So I know I'm gonna get roasted for this, but I have to say it, I have to come out and talk about it because it's the way I'm feeling currently. And that is, I'm no longer gonna use any of the Akai software, any of the software controllers. I'm not using any of that stuff anymore. I'm getting rid of my MPC X, I'm getting rid of my MPC keys, I'm getting rid of my Ableton Push. There's multiple reasons for it, and we're gonna break that down here in a second, but there's just too many options for me. Constant, the newest, next thing, it's gonna be better. It's a constant rat race, and for me, I don't want it anymore. Updates, constant updates on software might brick your machine, which kills your creativity and might force you to try to work in a frustrated point of mind. My MPC 3000, my SP 1200, even the 1000, and hell, the SP 303, they're quirky, they're old, they're limited, but it forces you to be creative. If you think about you want to do something specific, you have to figure out ways to make it happen. And the difference between a software situation where you can just click and drag and try to fix things that way, that can stop your creativity. But when you're using one of these older machines, for me personally, I feel like the creativity gets stronger and stronger the more I hunt and peck and experiment instead of just clicking and dragging or Google searching something in order to fix the way that my beat sounds. I also like working for my beats. I don't like just clicking and auto chopping things because that really limits your chops, right? If you're a sample-based producer like I am, I'll probably get roasted for this too because I have done the 16 chops and the automatic 16s, and you can just play along and rearrange them. But if you were manually chopping things, you were manually going through the sample bit by bit, you might find something or a combination of things that you wouldn't have found if you had just auto chopped and then walked away from the sample. And I feel like vintage gear, I keep using the term vintage gear, but it's true. Older gear forces you to be creative, and you sometimes stumble upon things that you wouldn't have in any other situation. Now am I going to stop using all new technology? I'm going to have some archaic studio full of gear that's coal driven and runs off gasoline? No. I'm still going to embrace things that, like help me out quite often. Like, say for instance, Koala Sampler. Koala Sampler is amazing. Koala Sampler allows me to do anything that I would do with a turntable on my iPad. So when I'm using the SP 1200, I can speed up the sample and resample it into the SP, pitch it down, and I get the same sound that I would if I had sampled that off of vinyl and sampled at 45. Same thing. So there are things in the newer technology that help me out, but I'm just not gonna make beats with them. At least not for now. Will this be forever for me? I don't know. But for now, my headspace feels really, really good and clear. And if you go to my Instagram feed, you can see that I've been in this lane for a couple of months now, and I feel like I'm making some really, really good beats. Follow me on Instagram at RobVictum, ROBVIKTUM, and follow me on my journey going through this. And hell, you might even catch me making beats on something else and be like, hey Rob, you said you weren't gonna make beats on stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But come with me on that journey. I look forward to sharing these beats with you that I'm making on my MPC 3000, my SP 1200, my MPC 1000, and even the 303.